comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. So Louisiana's offense will have plenty of work to do after that return was bottled up. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit...
And the sack all the way back at the 5.
Well, it wasn't great field position to start with, and it's getting worse now. The defense gets a sack. They're getting aggressive up the field. They get to the QB, and they're sending a message.
They'll come to the line and try to get out of this mess on 2nd down from the 5. They'll go to the ground. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. And this is not the way they envision the opening drive going with the 3rd and long coming up. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And the Raging Cajuns will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Slips through the line. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. So the UL Monroe Warhawks offense will go to work for the first time today. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Flips it out to the back. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. He'll keep it himself. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Unloads to the right. It's caught. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Completes it along the sidelines, but that'll be for no gain. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. To the ground to try to move the chains. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. Quick pass on the fly motion. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Here comes the offense on 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the middle. Finds a tight end. And it is a chunk play. A huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. The give to the tailback. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Looking to throw, it's Potts. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game. But finally now, you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
The Raging Cajuns decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. 1st down here from the offense. He'll start this drive firing. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down at the 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for a first down. He'll do it himself. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The Warhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. The RPO, it's complete. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Makes a connection. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Fires to the end zone, and he's got it. Touchdown, Warhawks.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed the deal with the 7-yarder for the score.
7, Louisiana, 0.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Trying to pick it up on the ground. And the Raging Cajuns get it past the sticks. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run the option. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Back to pass, it's Potts. Coming after it. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Louisiana Monroe has the edge. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. They'll try the run. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. quickly complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. And the Warhawks are flying down the field. Quarterback on the keeper. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Operating in the red zone here on second down. The give out of the gun. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. The Warhawks trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets it out fast. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming.
It's now second and goal.
The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Third and goal coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
That makes the score UL 10, Louisiana 0.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, David.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being aggressive.
Finds his back in the middle. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Raging Cajuns will try to pin them back with the punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll field the punt and take it back. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. He'll pull it on the read. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. On the option. He'll pitch it. At the 45, on its way. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. The run from the shotgun. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. Dumps it off in the flats. There to make the stop, but he is a weapon out of the backfield in the short passing game, and they've got a first down. From the gun, the ground game. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Firing to the right, complete. Touchdown, UL Monroe! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
17, Louisiana, 0.
Coming out with it, it's Hawkins. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, Dave.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now, chip into this lead, and try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Raging Cajuns will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll field the punt. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off the play fake on first down. They're bringing heat. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you can see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. Getting some heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Warhawks will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. They're going to throw it to start the drive. They're trying to get to him. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want, because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Got his man downfield. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. The Raging Cajuns moving quickly to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Louisiana! A great catch and run for 6.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they close to within 10, down 17-7. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
17, Louisiana, 7.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
The offense will quickly use a timeout. Last time these two got together, it was a tight one, Jesse.
It seems like every time these two teams play, the game just feels faster, right? Because it is a rivalry game. There's just a greater sense of urgency when we see these teams match up.
Yeah, the fans feel it. They know it. There's so much to it. They think about it all year long. We can talk about the next game on the schedule. They're always looking forward to this one.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. They were trying to get the screen set up, but it just took a little too long to develop.
Yeah, and the quarterback's supposed to, invite those guys to run up field on a screen pass, but they got to him so fast he couldn't get rid of the football, and they got the sack.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. He's right on target. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Picks up just a few before he's brought down, not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. Less than half minute to play here in the half. Let's see how aggressive they are on 1st and 10. He's got it. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They'll throw it on 1st down. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain.
Well, it didn't take long for this guy to leave his impact in the game, guys. With that catch, this guy's already over 100 yards in the game, and we're not even done the 1st half.
Looking to move it through the air. Feeling some heat. The pressure on him, and the quarterback goes down, and that's how we'll wrap up the 1st half. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys, and I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion. And no surprise, we saw just that in the 1st half today. And it's been said, football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
And the Raging Cajuns will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. They go to work in the 3rd quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the 2nd half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the 2nd half.
And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
I think going into halftime trailing, this defense knew that they were going to have to start making plays here in the 2nd half. And early in the 3rd quarter here on this drive, they get a sack. That is really good news for this defense.
The Warhawks line up to punt it away. Makes a move. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll ride his man on the option. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Fires left. Makes the grab. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. He's going to pass. That's reeled in. It's Allen. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Potts. Pocket starts to collapse. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Man, this poor quarterback, he's got no time. You got to protect your quarterback. You got to find different ways to do it. Sometimes it's not working with 4 wide receivers. Maybe you bring in a couple tight ends, go max protection, more guys blocking, less guys in routes, but you got to find something to have success.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Pressure coming. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. The Raging Cajuns will line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's got it again. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly on the move. And the ball is intercepted. Takes it the other way. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Most defenses are lucky if you have 1 good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have 2. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. You saw it on that last play coming away with the pick.
Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up with an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the field.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Caught near the sticks. It's Shaw. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They'll go to the air, trying to get to him. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Hey, defense just got given a gift. They'll take that all day. You want to keep backpedaling and backpedaling as a QB? We'll keep pursuing you, and we'll sack you, and we'll force you almost out of field goal range.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Off the play fake. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And I love the pass rush here by the defense. 2 straight plays with their backs against the wall. Does not get better than that.
It's still 3rd and goal. To the air, it's Potts coming after him. And And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
All right, nice job, defense. Backs against the wall. You did your job setting up fourth down. Just be careful, though, because this is a team that's shown they can fake field goals. Your guys have to be alert.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. He'll keep it himself. Got enough for the first. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for an open man on second down. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. Touchdown, Warhawks! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap things off with a big play up top, going 63 yards to the house. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner goes down. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
From the shotgun, the inside give. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Gets it out quickly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. With the catch, it's Hawkins. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Raging Cajuns are marching down the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. The give to the back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to pass. It's Potts. Looking to the big tight end. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
An ill-advised play by that defender as he makes contact with the quarterback well after the throw, and it'll cost his defense. Handoff from the shotgun. And he was able to pick his way for just a few yards, and that'll wrap up the third quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. Already find a hole in that secondary. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
You know, if you're going to complete some of these deep crossing patterns, the offensive line has got to be able to hold up because you know that receiver, it's going to take him time to get where he needs to be. So everybody up front really has to do a nice job of creating a clean pocket for the QB to throw from. Really good execution.
The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Gets it inside the 10, picks up a yard. They'll mark it at the 9. 3rd and goal from way back there. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for 6. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Raging Cajun. Before that score, considering last rites, now all of a sudden, they're not dead yet. In fact, they're feeling much better, and they're alive, and they've got a chance.
And I'm looking on the field right now. I'm looking at their sideline. They're energized, Reese. After that last score, all of a sudden, they believe they can come back and win this game. This is a totally different-looking team than what we saw earlier.
And the extra point is good as they close to within a touchdown, 24-17. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away.
Louisiana 17.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Good timing on the quick out. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. Finds the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He wants to throw it again. Finds his tight end. Nice pitch and catch. For the 1st down. And the Warhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the 1st here. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. The handoff, keep working on that clock. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score and bleed the clock. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. On 2nd and goal, they go right back to him. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Louisiana, 17.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Dropping back, it's Potts. Takes the easy one to the back. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Raging Cajuns come to the line in the hurry-up.
And in this situation, late when you need 2 touchdowns to win the game, everything's going to have to be downfield. So I like the idea in this 2-minute drive, throwing it that way. Let's keep it going, keep our pedal to the metal.
This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play.
He'll off one deep down the left side. Got it! And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Cajuns! Well, we wondered exactly where the momentum was, and it looks as if Uncle Mo might have switched sidelines and switched families.
And momentum is such a big thing. It's such a real part of college football, isn't it? You can just feel that right now. It just felt a few minutes ago like this game was over, and all of a sudden, this team, they're believing in themselves. They've got some wind. They've got some hope. Their defense now needs to get the football back to keep that momentum going.
And the extra point draws them closer. It's 31-24. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. From the gun, running back gets to give. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. They'll keep it on the ground. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. He now has 85 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Power football with the run. Discards a man. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Able to fight his way ahead for a pickup of 4, but they're still left with a 4th and 2. The Warhawks send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And you just won't see a more effective punt than that. Out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Potts. Getting some heat. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
And that's a tough one to swallow, man. You got yourself in a position where you can go tie this football game. You're in a good spot. You're trying to move the ball down the field. Guys trying to make a play, fumbles the football. Now you got to beg for the defense to somehow give you one more opportunity.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Quarterback's just going to take a knee.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, is that sweet.
It's glorious. To be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media, it's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games start. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did. We saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much. This was a fun one to call.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation.